Hello, this fine Wednesday.
Oh, hello.
And the internet's working.
Hooray.
And hello, Spud, I hope you're doing well. Hopefully the internet is functioning now, which is great.
Functional internet will always be good.
But speaking of functioning, this does not look like a very comfy hat.
It does not. It looks very anti-functional.
But, is it real or fake?
Now, here's my issue. I
Yeah.
think it's fake because of the background, but I think it's real because it looks real.
Right.
I don't believe that that person's head is the right size, though. I think they've got like a Megamind head going on.
Well, no, you can see the way their head is. It's just it's the way the like almost translucent like glass works.
Um,
But you have to choose one. You can't just say it's either real and fake. It's both.
I'm gonna choose real.
Real. Interesting.
My gut
Interesting.
says fake, though.
Well, you should. What have I always said? Go with your gut.
Is it fake?
Of course it's fake.
Damn it.
God damn it. But you know what? I came across. Yes, but it is fake. But I came across this image, which is definitely fake, but I kind of like it.
Is that Trump with his granddad?
It's Trump with the Yeti. Oh, sorry, Sasquatch.
Saskatchewan.
I thought it was a
That's
good. I thought it was a good picture, so I was like, you know, what,
that's
fuck it,
fucking
I'll post
beautiful.
it.
It's beautiful.
Now, obviously, let's go into
It's
Elon Musk.
it's real. Yes, Elon
Elon
Musk.
Musk is real. I
Yes.
know it feels like a dystopia, but he is real. Well, the lovely beef has got only much better because what do you think he's decided to say to Zuckerberg?
You know what it is? I would love it if he turned around and said something like what Prince Andrew did and said like he can't sweat so he can't fight.
That would have been great. No, but
That would have been fucking beautiful.
so the idea was that they're going to have a cage match. But what if
Yes.
the cage was your house? Mate, I'm going to fucking show up to your house and beat the shit out of you.
Honestly, he's got like untapped fucking rage going on. This dude needs to calm down.
Mate, I'm going to come to your house and fight you, like.
Well,
Like, Zuckerberg has the perfect face of, like, what the fuck is. What?
exactly. They chose that picture well. They did choose that picture well.
Oh, God. No.
This is getting crazy every day.
It's just ridiculous. They like, I just want them to. Well, I want Zuckerberg to beat the shit out of him because
Oh yes, please.
there's no they're going to beat the shit out of each other. It's going to be a one-sided fight. Nearly everyone
Yes.
knows it. One
Yes.
person is actually trained and won tournaments, and the other person hasn't.
And one person is Elon Musk.
Yeah. Oh God. But do you remember the Panama Canal?
Well, you saying that as if it's suddenly vanished, but yes, I do remember the Panama Canal.
Well, you know how stuff was stuck in the Suez Canal?
Yes.
Well, wouldn't you know it? Yet another canal. Because it's going to get worse before it gets better. Panama Canal pileup due to drought reaches 154 vessels.
Surely there's some sort of Instagram for boats that people can just warn other people about to say, yo, don't come through here. There's no water.
Probably. Also, it's a canal between two oceans. Did the ocean suddenly dry up?
It's global warming, Mackie D. Yes, it did.
The ocean's gone?
Yes, we now have no more fish.
Oh, damn it.
Say goodbye
Look.
to sushi.
Nah, well, okay, I don't. I don't know. Would I be alright with it? Maybe.
Poor sushi. It's not very well regarded in your eyes.
It's alright. I mean, I liked Rachel's sushi.
Yeah, well, I tried Rachel sushi and I didn't like it, unfortunately.
Well, I
but
like the vegetable one.
it sounded like you had a mini stroke there. Yes, the vegetarian one
The
sounded lovely.
Yeah. But now you and I and Lee play the hit video game Magic the Gathering.
We do indeed, because we're dorks.
Now, how do you get away with stealing magic cards? Other than,
Uh,
giving your money to Warner Brother, giving your money to Wizards of the Coast because it's a fucking ripoff.
if I wanted to steal magic cards, probably go into one of those and unfortunately this is my answer. It shouldn't be, but it is. Go into one of those independent shops, like Geek Retreat and things like that, and steal them there because it'd be easy to put in a
Interesting.
pocket.
You know what? If you'd said convention, you would have been there because you have to act like you belong. Because thieves in Indiana walked out of a gaming convention with a pallet of magic cards worth more than $300,000.
Yo, a fucking pallet.
Yep.
A
Also,
pallet's worth.
how do they know it's $300,000? I mean, I guess it's just the price of like the box and individual packets, not what's
It would
in
be
them.
RRP, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing that it would probably amount to less than that as soon as they open them all.
Yeah. But yeah,
Um,
they just walked out of it. It's like,
You
yeah,
know what it is? Kudos to them. That's an ingenious way of doing it. So if I like how that one on the one on the right looks like that character from The Big Bang Theory. That's not Leonard, I think his name is.
oh
And then
yes,
the other one
yes,
looks
I know
like a
who you mean.
horse.
One guy
The other
looks
one-
like the guy on the right looks like he prepared for a heist. The other guy looks like he works there.
I like how the other guy is just a Orwellian nightmare.
Oh god, yeah, yeah, he is.
He doesn't even have a face. That's how they've gotten away with it.
Yeah, you just don't have a face and you get away with murder. Now, what digital event was in Fortnite that caused a commotion? Do you remember?
Oh, was it? I don't know, but I'm gonna guess something like Gay Pride.
No. So back in the day, they released a Martin Luther King tribute.
What?
Yeah,
On a game
so,
about shooting people.
yes. So it was a virtual museum, and they figured out that they needed to disable moats because there was a Joker shooting himself in the head and things like that.
Oh.
Yeah. So obviously Joker needs to watch Martin Luther King's speech, but clearly they didn't learn. Obviously they disabled the emotes, so they learned a bit. What do you think they've added this time as a virtual museum, which is obviously the perfect thing to add to Fortnite?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it's emotes.
It's
They've
what?
added emotes again. Emotes.
No. What kind of museum did they add?
Oh, what kind of museum did they add? Oh, fucking a 9/11 museum. I don't know.
Oh, that would have been a good one. No, it's worse. Virtual Holocaust Museum to be launched in Fortnite.
Yo, dude, no, come on, man.
Because
Did they not learn?
obviously, as you know,
The internet.
the Fortnite audience is exactly what needs to learn this.
That you know what it is? It's a group of dedicated people that fights against anti-Semitism, and they take things to high court and stuff, and they want to stop anti-Semitism. This isn't the way to stop anti-Semitism.
I mean, I think their logic, like, what's weird is their logic is like, young people need to know about this, which I get.
Yes.
Putting it in the game,
No.
bad idea. It's not going to work.
Yes. No. People have anonymity there.
Exactly.
The best way they can do it is by taking people to actual museums. Wow.
But everything is
It's-
Fortnite.
It's just beautiful how out of touch the older generations are.
Yeah, it's completely jarring. Like they didn't learn their lesson from the Martin Luther King exhibit.
Exactly.
So now Optimus Prime and the Joker can visit the Holocaust Museum.
As everybody needs is to see the Joker and Optimus Prime visit a Holocaust museum. That's a sentence I never thought I would say in my entire
I know
bloody life.
it sounds like the thing to a joke. So Joking! Optimus Prime walk into a bar. Now, let's go back a bit further. Shakespeare. Can you tell me a theme in Shakespeare? Any theme?
Death.
Death. Oh, death is good. Now, you think death sounds pretty bad. It's death, isn't it?
It's death.
No. The answer is sex, because concerns over sexual content leads to Florida schools pulling Shakespeare.
The most sexual of all content is definitely when any Shakespeare happens. Have they seen any Shakespeare plays?
I mean, most people don't understand, like, Old English as well. Also, like, this isn't a new thing. Shakespeare didn't just, go like, gonna crack these out in the 2020s. They've been around for a bit.
It's like they just want to take anything that they don't understand and piss all over it.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just very jarring.
It's ridiculous. I'm glad I don't live in America.
Oh yeah, but that's not the only Florida story.
Come on, like every time you mention a Florida story, though, it just gets worse and worse.
Oh yeah, well, okay.
Worse.
If let's say me and you, we went on a fishing trip in Florida. What do you expect to get? What do you expect to catch?
Like a shit ton of snakes and alligators and carp and catfish.
You are so close. The answer was cocaine. Because the Florida mayor catches 1 million's worth of cocaine on a fishing trip.
I need to go to Florida now. I've changed my mind.
Also,
on the whole, I don't want to go to America.
It was the mayor. Is it like finders keepers? What's the deal with it?
I would totally claim finders keepers to get past that. That there would be rules in place, and I would break them for
unfortunately, as you can see, I have called dibs. And as you know, the rule of dibs is universal.
Exactly. So no one can argue with the mayor.
Right. So, the next lot of stories are the reason why I've named the episode. Because, quite simply, no one knows how to drive. You know when weird news decides to congregate around one idea? And it's very weird that all of these happen in like a week.
I'm bracing myself for what's coming next.
Honestly, the picture, chef's kiss. Whoever took the photo, amazing, astounding. Newly hired driving instructor fired after crashing into the driving school building.
Oh, you went wrong about that. That is that is beautiful.
Honestly, it's such a good picture. Such a good image. The person
Pulitzer
who captured
Prize.
this, oh, amazing.
They need a Pulitzer Prize. Quickly, storm the internet. Oh, that's beautiful. That's made my day. That's made my year. I want that as a poster.
Also, it's brick. How the fuck do you... I was like, if it was glass, you accidentally hit on the gas. You have to be going at some speed to crash through brick.
If you're gonna go out in style, Mackie D. That's what I think.
Would you like to go here to learn to drive?
You know what? I would. Only to take photos myself.
But, like I said, weird news congregates around one idea. So, there's going to be more car stories. So, where do you think the next car story is going to go?
Florida.
What do you think has happened to a Google car?
Someone's mooned it.
Ooh, that would have been a good one, but no. Google Street View car allegedly leads police on 100-mile-an-hour chase before crashing into a creek.
That's some next level shit. Is that self-driving?
No, it was a person in the car.
Yo, so a person drove that?
Yep.
And ran away from police.
When the police pulled them over, when the police got them out of the creek,
Fished
said,
them out.
Why did you run? And it was like, I was scared.
What?
That's it. That was the only reason why they fucking sped off at 1,000 miles an hour. Well, 100 miles an hour.
the world is a crazy bloody place.
It's ridiculous.
You're
Now-
going to give me a brain aneurysm one day.
Well, this is why Weird News is fun. Much better than hearing about global warming and all that nonsense. Much better. Now,
I'll take your word on that.
if let's say I wanted to drive my car into a house.
We've already established you can drive it wherever you bloody want and you'll get away with it.
Well, if I wanted to drive it into a house, which floor should I aim for?
Oh, it's got to be, some sort. It's definitely got to be some Fast and the Furious style shit where you you jump into the second floor.
The second floor, that is correct, because car crashes into the second floor of Pennsylvania Home.
How is that even bloody possible?
It's very good, though, isn't it?
How?
Apparently, this was an intentional act.
Yo, that's. Why am I not
Go
this
home.
cool, Mackie D?
Go home, car, you're drunk.
Exactly.
I love
How?
that they pulled it out and it's just, look at that, man, massive fucking hole.
Was there a ramp there? Did they pay to put a ramp there?
I think they just, drove up off another car.
If they drove up off another car and they got that as the result, they need to be hired as a stunt driver because that's amazing.
Yeah, they just said it was intentional, so they clearly wanted to crash into the second floor of this person's house.
That's, I mean, a round of applause at this point. Forget the damages. Make your money back for us from stunt driving.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're all right because they're in prison.
Wow.
Now, AI. Obviously,
Yes.
this could have easily been a Tesla.
Yes.
But would you use an app to give you advice on what to eat?
Yes.
Well, supermarket AI meal planner app suggests recipes that would create chlorine gas.
The only thing I can think of that involves food and chlorine gas also involves bleach. So what kind of recipe are they making here?
Poison bread sandwiches and mosquito repellent roast potatoes.
Oh, I've heard those mosquito repellent roast potatoes are actually quite nice.
Yeah, Oreo vegetable stir fry, of course.
Uh-huh.
Because obviously Oreo is one of your 5 a day.
Yes, definitely.
Aromatic water mix, of course. Perfect non-alcoholic beverage to quench the thirst and refresh the senses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got some great things. Yeah, bleach infused rice surprise.
Bleach
Menthol
infused
bliss.
rice supplies.
Menthol bliss, which was turpentine flavored toast.
So this is an AI.
This is an AI that plans meals. It's meant to be like a balanced, healthy diet. So it's like here's the thing. It's it's just it literally went bananas and only recommends meals that are poison.
Okay, so 2 things.
Yeah.
One, if I was the first person to use the app, I would sue the living shit out of the people who posted that. And 2, who decided that that was okay to go ahead and publish?
I mean, I don't know, honestly. It's
Yeah,
weird.
exactly. Because it must be that people are putting into their apps, I have this amount of bleach and this, that, and left in my cupboards, so that I know what to go shopping for left. With what's left in my
Oh,
cupboards and
I
stuff.
see you want bleach added to your cart. That would go really well with cereal.
That's the only thing I can think of that would cause it to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, the person who programmed it is a serial killer.
Exactly. Well, I mean, the bleach would be the serial killer if you added it to cereal.
That's insane.
April, if I demolished your house,
It's not mine, but okay.
who would need to pay to get it rebuilt?
The landlord, yay!
Well, I'm glad you didn't say me, because I would charge you. Because
What?
the city mistakenly tears down a man's home, then charges him for the demolition. That's fine,
What?
right?
Yeah, yes. It, I love how they just open themselves up for lawsuits at every possible turn.
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously, maybe he doesn't want to get his house built. Where's got amazing houses?
Gosforth.
China. Now,
China.
admittedly, these houses are deserted and look like something out of a Lego set. However, these are them. China's eerie luxury ghost village, which is full of abandoned mansions.
Luxury Ghost Village sounds like it honestly sounds like the next Nintendo game.
When I moved into my house, the fence blew down. I didn't know who. Oh, okay. Yeah. Annoying. Fuck. But look at these houses are really cool, even if they are fucking the exact same.
They do look like Lego sets, you're not wrong.
It looks like China's playing a game of like really aggressive Monopoly.
Yeah. Why were they built and not moved into?
Because the real estate sector was it crashed.
That's crazy.
Like
I
they
wonder
were
how much
built
was
when
like
there was a
invested
big
into it.
yeah when there was a big boom. Like they were like, oh, build as much as you want, and then the real estate sector crashed, and then now you've just got abandoned mansions.
Wow. That's really sad.
It would be great to have one. Just
Yeah.
hey, could you move it brick by brick to where I live? Because I don't want to
Yeah,
live
exactly.
in China.
Just stick that where I live, thank you very much.
What do you think of bathrooms?
They are wet.
They are. Would you like to see the nicest?
The nicest bathroom ever
Yes.
to exist.
The nicest.
Okay, you're holding yourself up to a high standard here, Mackie D.
It's not me who has claimed that. You see,
Oh,
the shopping mall bathroom has been dubbed the world's most beautiful public bathroom.
I mean, they're not wrong.
I mean, they aren't, really.
Where is this?
Nanjing. In
Bless
China.
you. How much money do you think that costs to take a shit in there?
I don't know, but it looks fucking cool as hell. Look at
Isn't it
this,
just?
man.
Uh,
This is a
I
public
wonder-
bathroom. It looks like I've just stepped into the Great Gatsby.
I wonder if they have those really cool Japanese bidet toilets.
Thank you, random dude. Chinese bathroom.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. I mean, that's a fair assessment. I think I would say it's definitely the most beautiful public bathroom.
Yes. The thing is, if I walked in there and I had a poo, I could walk out of there without wiping my bum and my bum would be perfectly clean. That's how nice this bathroom is.
The entire thing is disinfected.
Yeah,
Just like
exactly.
existing in the space, you'd go in cleaner than you went.
Yes, exactly.
Now,
I've just realised that anyone listening to this who doesn't know what we're looking at, that's a really
it's
weird
fine.
sentence to say.
well, children.
Oh, no thank you. You
Well,
can
they're
take
the
them
next
away.
thing.
No.
Now, do you like homework? Did you like homework when you were at school?
Yes, but homework didn't like me.
Well, a boy has been scolded for not doing his homework, so he goes to the police station and begs to be put in an orphanage.
What? What country is this?
China, again.
Poor little Chinese children with their
I mean,
fancy
like, if it-
bathrooms and their helicopter
like-
mums.
They'd probably just yell at the child for not doing his homework. How dare you?
Oh, the fact that he wants to go to jail.
Now, if I was a child and I
Mhm.
said to you, you look like my lesbian aunt.
Oh, I know this one. I certainly wouldn't get arrested.
Yes, you're correct. Because 7 officers drag off an autistic girl from her home for hate crime, apparently, after
Yeah.
she told a cop, you look like my lesbian nana.
You know what? I bet you that lesbian Anna was hot as fuck and she was paying her a compliment. So The police need to calm down.
Like,
Like
also, don't fucking drag a fucking child off. The fuck is wrong with you?
exactly.
Oh no, but you know, those children, they were just being children. You know, they didn't know better. What about a spoilt brat?
Oh, they get whatever deserves, whatever comes to them they deserve.
Well, 9-year-old Instagram star Little Taze flexing got her mom fired. And that's only the beginning of a reign of terror.
So isn't this girl who everyone thought was dead because there was an Instagram post saying that she was dead, but now she's not dead?
I have no idea. Either way, she's just holding money. She's like flexing. She uses foul language. She's not a very nice individual. And yeah, her mother got fired from her company.
Wow. I mean, at that point, I would just give her up and be like, "Does anybody want her? I'm giving her away for free."
The money is not included.
I will take back the money, but you get a child in return.
Now, what drives along the ocean floor?
A submarine.
A car! That's right, because
Uh,
Toyota Land Cruiser drives 7 kilometers underwater and sets a new world record.
Good for that. Good for the Land Rover.
They've called it the Mud Crab.
Oh, that's adorable.
A bright orange Land Cruiser.
Oh, look at him doing his thing.
Just on an
I
adventure.
like he's got zero visibility.
Beep beep.
How was it modified or was it just like out of the box? Because if it was out of the box, that's a really great way to advertise your product.
It was converted into an insulated electrical vehicle to be able to drive underwater several meters deep.
I mean, slightly less impressive, but very impressive nonetheless. If it was straight out the box, I'd be like, wow, I want one of those cars.
Well, what do you think of bacon and vodka?
It's breakfast for champions.
Oh, it is it? Well, now that you've said that, it's the breakfast of champions. These will surely only enhance your morning experience. So obviously, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you'd obviously want to get washed, right? So you need soap. Sounds good. And obviously, you know, maybe you'd want some cereal, so you'd need milk. Well, now you can have that with Breakfast of Champions. So, you see, someone has made funky byproducts such as bacon soap and dairy vodka.
What?
So you can smell like the champion, and then you can get drunk like the champion. What do you mean,
This isn't where I was expecting this story to go.
What do you mean,
I mean, this makes me uncomfortable. Whatever the bottom was in the bottom of that, that's. I went to hospital the other day, and that looks exactly like what happened at hospital.
Yeah, it's not the nicest thing.
No, it's not.
Speaking of not the nicest thing and things that look like they should have been in the hospital, what do you think of chocolate ice cream?
Not my favorite flavor, but I'll give it a shot.
It's not mine either. And an Israeli restaurant is serving chocolate ice cream like this.
Oh, I don't. This is not normally my humor, but that's beautiful. I would eat that.
Like,
would
it's
you eat
chocolate
that?
No, because it's chocolate ice cream. I don't really like chocolate ice cream.
I like how that's the only thing holding you back. Is that
Yeah,
like
it's literally just that. I don't really like chocolate ice cream, so no, probably not.
I wouldn't eat it with my hands. I would definitely eat it with a spoon. I'm not a heathen.
That is true. I love someone's just diving in. Like one dude is ready to just pour it down his mouth. The other one is just like, what, reaching in?
Tentatively.
Oh.
What a beautiful thing. I hope this restaurant gets many customers.
Yeah, here's hoping. Now, if you had an allergy on a plane,
oh,
let's say
controversial.
Let's say a nut allergy.
They don't carry EpiPens.
What would you do if you had a nut allergy on a plane?
I wouldn't fly on a plane because they carry nuts and they don't carry EpiPens.
Well, an allergic passenger buys all the peanut packets, so staff can't serve them, and now they want their money back.
I mean, that's ingenious. I don't blame them for going that far, because no doubt that they would be stupid enough to serve the bloody nuts on the plane, because they're greedy fucks.
Yeah, but I don't think it's fair to ask for the money back.
No, I don't think it's fair to ask for the money back either. But it's a very ingenious way of stopping yourself from dying.
Yeah, I fully agree. I mean, like yeah, I fully agree about buying them for your safety. Great idea. Asking for a refund, bit
Cheeky.
bit cheesy.
At one point I would just be like, okay, once I've finished with all of my nuts, I would give them out to like people at the airport or whatever.
Yeah.
But if he sat there and ate them all himself, just to get his money,
just the woman's head inflating so much it explodes because of all the nuts.
She's a very stubborn woman.
Yeah, all the nuts. Goodness. April, do you like goldfish?
I do like goldfish.
How old do goldfish live?
They are quite old because they're just mini koi carps, so they can live anywhere up to, I believe, 30 years.
Ooh, well, technically the average goldfish can live to 10 to 15 years.
Ooh.
Now, if I told you the oldest goldfish, what colour do you think it is?
It's not gold.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna say that it's brown.
Oh, good guess. It is silver.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lesser known goldfish, the
And
silverfish.
do you want to read how old it is?
My friend had a goldfish that was like, I think it was 16 years old. So I'm gonna go and guess that this one's. What?
I'm gonna let you read it.
1956.
Yeah, he's 43. He lived to the ripe old age of 43.
Jesus fucking Christ! What were
That's
they
not
feeding it?
That's not in fish years. That's in real years.
Feeding it like steroids.
No clue. But apparently he got it when he was 7. It's just been there forever.
I just think that his mum and dad have went to the shop and fucking replaced it because they didn't have the heart to tell him that.
No, they've checked it. It is 43 years old.
They like opened its mouth and looked in its teeth and were like,
Wait,
"Yeah,
no,
this is definitely 40."
it is dead now.
Oh, it died.
Yeah, it's dead now, unfortunately. But like this just shows like this record has never been broken still.
Can you imagine holding a funeral for that fish? I would be so upset. Having that fish for fucking 30 years and it died.
I mean, it's fucking strong fish.
It's extremely strong. What were they putting in the water?
Viagra. You laugh, but that's what the next story's about.
What, fish Viagra?
No, spider Viagra.
Spider Viagra.
Because there's this spider.
With the really stiff webs.
You see, there's a spider capable of causing permanent erections that has shut down an entire supermarket.
Is it is it called priapism? Is it an election that lasts longer than 3 hours or something?
I don't know. However, it's called the Brazilian wandering spider, and it was
It should
roaming
be
the
called
aisles of a
something else.
supermarket in Vienna. Don't know where you get a Brazilian spider from in fucking Vienna, but as you do.
Wow.
Yeah, so the entire supermarket had to get closed down.
I mean, if it causes priapism, then there'd be a bunch of men running in there being like, "No, you have to come home right now, honey."
You will die. It will shoot off like a rocket. Would you like a wholesome story?
I need one, yes.
How many days would you spend in a sewer?
0.1.
Well, a woman spends 3 days in a cockroach-infested drain trying to rescue puppies in the sewer.
No way.
She heard them barking and whining, and she was like, well, now I need to find them. Like, she jumped in, and she's just been looking for them, and she eventually found them.
Bless her cotton socks. 3 days.
Yeah.
How on earth? Does
had
it get to that point?
like she had to come back up and that to get like food and that, but she was looking around for 3 days.
Bless that woman.
Yeah.
And her kindness, because a lot of people wouldn't have went that far
Oh
for
yeah.
animals.
Like honestly, I thought
What a
I was like,
lovely story.
this is a very good, nice story. Thought you'd
Yeah.
enjoy that.
Wow. Some people are amazing.
Indeed. Some animals though are not. What do you
Okay,
think?
what?
What do you think of a hawk and a snake?
Oh, I know this story. So,
Uh huh.
a woman was doing a garden. The next
Yes.
thing you know, a snake fell from the sky
Yes.
because the hawk dropped it. The snake then wrapped around her arm, and the next thing you know, the hawk goes back after the snake. The snake's biting the woman, the hawk's scratching at the woman, and she eventually gets them both off. To which the hawk grabs the snake again and flies off. But that woman is in a cast now.
Yes,
because
that's
her
it.
arm
That's
is so
correct.
mangled.
Help me, Jesus! Snake falls out of the sky, lands on woman, then both attacked by hawk.
Yeah, it's an insane story.
Like most people who get attacked by animals, it's them fucking with the animals. This was just nature being like, no, fuck you specifically.
Today is your day, love.
Yeah, just
Can you imagine?
You specifically.
Can you imagine telling that to your grandkids?
Oh,
but
God.
so back in my day, I was so badass. I fought off 2 of the leading predators in my area.
I love how the thumbs up. Nice! Fucking did that shit.
Exactly. I'm so badass, you'll never compete.
See this? Bet you can't get a cast like this, motherfucker. Oh, but now, April, what do you think of spiders, really?
I love them. The beautiful creatures.
Would you like to get bit by one?
I mean, I'm not asked. So if it means someone else not getting bit, then yeah,
What
I'll
if it was a
sacrifice
Black
myself.
Widow?
No. I take that back.
What do you mean, no?
No.
You know what? You need to be more like this small boy, because boy allows himself to be bitten by a Black Widow to become Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's the lack of the education system kicking in right there.
I mean, it looks like it's got an hourglass on its back, and that's because it's how long you have to live.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, he's like, looks like Spider-Man. Bite me. Let
I
me
wish him the
become
best.
Spider-Man.
I'm pretty sure that they've got necrotic things to them, so you'll end up with like a necrotic wound.
Well, apparently he didn't say anything to his mother, but after about 3 hours of agony, he showed her the bite.
I mean, 3 hours. He's got like a really high pain tolerance.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
Surprisingly, he didn't become Spider-Man.
Aw, really?
I know.
Damn it.
Now,
It was all for nothing.
what mammal would be better than snakes on a plane?
Oh, kangaroos on a cruise ship.
That would be good, but I'm still thinking of a plane.
Oh,
it has to be a
okay.
plane.
Let's go with a capybara.
Oh, you need to think bigger, because the answer is...
Crocodile?
Bear. Mammal?
Oh, shit.
Crocodile's not a mammal.
Crocodiles are a mammal in my mind.
Flight to Dubai delayed after bear escapes from crate in the cargo hold.
Why was there a bear on the plane?
Why isn't there a bear on the plane?
I mean, yes, that's a valid response.
Why wouldn't you have a bear on the plane?
This is a wait.
There's nothing in the rule book that says a bear can't legally fly.
Did you say this was Dubai?
Yes, it's a flight to Dubai.
Of course, it's fucking Dubai.
Yeah,
They
Iraq
have
to Dubai.
the craziest shit in Dubai.
I love that it's poking its head out just like, hi, I'm a bear.
Do you have any of those peanuts that man bought?
Oh, well, he's on a plane, but this is a story this is a new story. However, we did cover this individual. Do you know or remember Hank the Tank?
Was this the bear from Bear Week?
No. This is a bear that should be entered into Fat Bear Week. He
Hank the
was
Tank.
terrorizing people, and he's a fucking massive bear. This is him,
Oh shit, son.
Hank the Tank. The bear behind 21 home invasions has been captured, finally.
Dude, that bear looks like he could eat you for fucking breakfast.
He's been going around, like, decimating shit. They've just managed to
Wow.
catch him now.
I mean, good on you, Hank the Tank. You know,
I mean, I wouldn't fuck with him.
I wouldn't fuck with him. No way would I fuck with him. That bear can stay in hibernation.
Oh, goodness. Like, he's a beast. Hank the Tank. He is quite literally a tank.
I love the nicknames that people come up with things. Like,
Yeah.
when they give, yeah, it's just perfect. Remember when ages ago they had that competitions for people to name those gritting machines in Scotland,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the name was like Itsy Bitsy Tiny Gritty Weenie Grit Machine or something.
Yeah. And then there's
It was beautiful.
Goatface.
Bodie McBoatface, yes.
Open it up to a poll. Yeah, that's just how the internet gets you. Now, when trees are planted in a city,
Uh-huh.
who waters them?
They water themselves.
Well, they're meant to be watered by the city if it's in an arid climate, because trees planted by the city in East Portland 2 years ago are dead because they just didn't water them.
Wow, they just ignored them.
Yeah.
Even though they knew they were supposed to.
Trees will grow.
Well,
They're sturdier trees, you know.
that's sad. That's very sad.
Now, the final thing for weird
Uh-huh.
news, I know you like rocks.
I love rocks.
And obviously I would have shown you these last week, but internet.
Yes.
Do you know what the rarest mineral on Earth is?
Oh shit, that's a good question. I'm gonna guess.
There is only one that has been found.
You know what it is? I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go out there and say it looks like a chicken nugget.
Well, it's been refined into a stone because this is it.
That's pretty.
There is only one specimen in the world. It was found in Myanmar. It is kuathite. It is extremely cool. It's really pretty. It is literally the only BSB oxide mineral in existence that's been found.
I can only imagine what that's worth.
I believe a metric fuck ton.
Yeah.
I believe that's the technical term.
I would pay a metric fuck ton of money to get my hands on that because
It's
I would
reddish
love...
orange with a hardness of 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
1.61 carat. Don't know what monoclinic is, but that's where it goes to get a health checkup.
It goes deliberately to get mono at the clinic.
Exactly. But obviously,
That is pretty.
that's a small rock. I thought to end the stream, we'd look at weird rock formations around the world.
Are some of them shaped like willies?
Like this one, you mean?
Oh, it's little tiny willies. I
This
love
is
it.
Goblin Valley State Park in Utah. So should you
They
wish
look
to
like
see
little mushrooms.
Should you wish to see where the mushroom goblin people live, go to Utah.
I love it. Oh,
Turnip
that's
rock.
pretty. That doesn't look like a turnip. It definitely looks like a rock.
It does look like a turnip, really, if you think about it.
What do
Have you seen
turnips
like a
look
proper turnip? It's just like the white and then the stalk on top.
Oh yes. No, I was thinking of a Swede.
Yeah. We've got this, the Eye of the Sahara,
Oh wow.
which I fucking love because it looks like God has just sent a laser beam and fucking blew up that section of sand.
It really does. That's crazy looking.
Elephant Rock.
That's so
In
cool.
Nevada.
That looks like something straight out of Oh, what's the
H.R.
movie
Geiger.
called? What's the movie called? Mad Max. There we go.
Yeah, it is very eerie. It looks like a skeleton.
Yeah, like a
elephant.
skeleton. Oh, you know, one of those old school guys with the masks on that did all the medicine.
Yeah, like Plague Doctor.
Yes.
The Giant's Causeway, classic.
Yes.
I mean, I'd love to see the Giant's Causeway.
Same.
Weird, cool rocks. This Devil's Post pile.
Wow.
Yeah, just rocks folded onto each other, like slowly crushing into each other, slowly ripping themselves out of the ground, but the weight of them is pushing them into each other.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, they're 400 oddly clumped basalt columns.
That's what I was called in high school.
The basalt column.
Yes.
Skull Rock. Not as good as Skull
Look,
Island,
but
but
I
you
mean,
know.
it definitely looks like a rock, not so much like a skull, like a melted skull.
It's
maybe.
very vaguely skullish. You know
Very
what I mean?
vaguely skullish. Yes,
It's like someone's like, it's a skull rock.
Yeah.
Is it? I can vaguely see what you're going for. It's like when, you know, people like to see stuff. Like they see faces and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the worst one. Wave Rock,
That's
which is
cool.
honestly, that is cool. That is a really cool place to visit.
That
It's in
actually looks like
Australia.
a wave's just been paralyzed in the middle of a desert right next to a field
Oh
of
yeah,
trees.
it's in Australia. You should see when the rain hits it because it's red rock.
No
So
way.
it's red, yellow, orange,
Oh, that's so cool.
like all the way across.
Ooh.
Yeah, honestly,
We
look
need
at
to go on holiday.
type in wave rock, like see what it looks like without this garbage picture.
I will type it in now.
Yeah, wave rock is very pretty.
Open Wav Rook.
The Rock of Wave.
The Rock of Wiv. Imagas. Oh wow!
See what I mean? That picture
Yeah.
does not do it justice.
Like all of the sunset stuff looks amazing.
Yeah, like it's because the rain hits it. Obviously, that's just a dry time, but the rain hits it and then it goes back to its deep red because obviously Australia has a deep red sand.
That's beautiful.
Number 9. The Shillenstone Forest.
That looks like it's China has a very similar rock structure to that.
To
So
anime.
that looks like a potentially China. Yeah, like an anime type thing.
I mean, it
that
is in
looks like
China. It tells you where
potentially
it
in
is.
China.
Kuming, China.
Kuming, China. Cool.
Yeah, just in case you want to come into the rocks.
Do
Do you want to come into the
I think
rocks?
that's illegal, Mackie D.
Well, not yet. And this
Wait
final
until I
one,
get there.
this final one, the Gore Fairy Chimneys.
Wow. They're
Rocks that
crazy
resemble
looking.
chimneys all clumped together. To be fair, it does look like houses on top of them.
Yeah, it really does,
It's
doesn't it?
kind of interesting. It's very strange.
That's beautiful. Mackie D, you're a very kind person. You know what I like, and you play to my strengths.
Of course. I'll just next time on Weird News, maybe I'll bake you a cherry bakewell.
Oh shit!
I know, wildness.
This gets better and better.
But yes, that is the end of Weird News.
Whee!
Indeed.
I pulled through another one.
I know. And the internet survived.
Hooray!
But yes, thank you everyone for joining me, and thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. And we shall
Thank you guys.
catch you later. Goodbye.
Bye.